Originally, I'm a filmmaker from San Fernando. I grew up around a bunch of photographers in my family, and I actually branched off from that. I went to school to do music, so I've actually recorded songs, recorded bands, did live shows, and after that, um, film. Film drew me in. Something about film telling stories was always like what I gravitated towards. And while working at a radio station, I always loved history, and we did a documentary on the coup. So at the time I was going to school in UWI doing screenwriting and doing film, right? So during the screenwriting class, I was doing a documentary on the coup, and uh, I wanted to tell a story about the events in the Red House. And for some reason that didn't work out. And then I ended up using the same idea of telling a story about the coup, but this one is purely fictional and it was a comedy. So that's how I got into this business, and that's why I wanted to tell this story and why I wanted to tell this story. Prepared for this film by actually doing another short film before, earlier that year. That film was also a comedy, but some of the actors from that one I brought along to this film. And preparing for this, I had to do a bunch of research into like what clothing, because it was a period piece, right? It was 1990, so I had to research like what was the clothes like back then, the cars, stuff like that. What would the police station look like? What was still around? What is still around now that was from that period? So it was a lot of work, and well, we had the whole team behind it and had a lot of support. And UWI itself, they gave us a budget. It was a small budget, but it was a budget, right? So that was how we prepared for this film. Working with the cast and the crew had its ups and downs, because due to scheduling, it was kind of hard to shoot sometimes because some of the actors had to work while some of the other actors had like exams. So had some days where we could only shoot for like 1 hour, 2 hours, and then they have to go back to work or they have to go to do their exam. So it was rough. If we had everyone on set, we could have probably been done shooting this thing in like 4 or 5 days maybe. But time constraints and other scheduling difficulties, we ended up shooting like 16 days. So it was quite challenging, but enjoyable. So the crew, they got along together. We all from the same class in school. The cast, I worked with some of them before, and they knew each other outside of this film. So they instantly just meshed, and a lot of the lines in the film, they bounced off each other like on the spot. It wasn't all me, So without them, this wouldn't be a film. Like it wouldn't be the success it is right now. So the feedback so far has been positive. A lot of people want to see me make this into a feature-length film. You'll see how it goes if funding comes in. I wouldn't mind. I would love to tell the full story because the original script I had for this was they had like explosions and they had much more characters and they had more storylines and more branching elements and all that stuff. So yeah, it's positive feedback, I would say, and I would definitely make more or expand on it if given the opportunity. So in the future, I'm working on a short script right now. Short story is a comedy. After that, I have a feature-length documentary, and then I have a couple other fiction pieces, narrative pieces, feature-lengths that I'm going to be working on. And in the meanwhile, I'll be doing commercials and whatever else that comes along.
Ikut Ayu boy.
Hey,
Alright.